End SARS. Activist calls for nationwide protest to counter Lagos Governor Sanwo-Olu's peace walk. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. This was contained in a statement issued on Sunday and obtained by Sahara reporters. And now the news in detail. Convener of the Unemployed People of Nigeria, Uzo Ngoladi, had urged Nigerians to join a nationwide EndSARS walk against poverty and oppression on the same day of Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's scheduled peace walk. This was contained in a statement issued on Sunday and obtained by Sahara reporters. He further invited popular EndSARS campaigners, including Seun Kuti, Folarin Falana Fowles, Debo Adebayo, Mr. Macaroni, Segun Awosanya, Shegalink, to join the counter walk. Ngoladi said no amount of propaganda, which he described as the hallmark of the present administration, can erase the brutal killing of young protesters at the Lekki toll gate from the memory of Nigerians. He ordered that the EndSARS movement has become an irrepressible global phenomenon that can send Nigeria's president, Muhammadu Buhari, and Governor Sanwo-Olu to the International Criminal Court, ICC, after their tenures in office, to answer for their crimes against Nigerians. The statement reads, "It is our right to protest the injustice meted out against young Nigerians by the leadership of a country. We will not allow Governor Sanwo-Olu to rubbish and make jest of a report of a panel he set up by himself to investigate issues surrounding EndSARS and police brutality in Lagos State. The panel has done a fantastic job in record time and established that protesters were actually shot live bullets by soldiers sent by the government, and that some persons also lost their lives at the Lekki toll gate. Why are you releasing the white paper to counter the report? Why are you organizing a peace walk in Lagos to dishonor and spit on the graves of our late comrades who lost their lives in the struggle where there are no equal rights and justice? Nobody, no matter how highly placed, can bury the Lekki tollgate massacre under the carpet. We will organize a peaceful protest nationwide on the same day of a peace walk to drive home our grievances and frustrations against this insensitive APC government that has inflicted pain and poverty on Nigerians. I call on both employed and unemployed Nigerians, summary revolution now, civil society groups, political parties, etc., to come out in their numbers for a walk against poverty and oppression on Sanwo-Olu's date for proposed infamous peace walk. I am also inviting Sanwo-Olu's special guests, Seun Kuti, Fowles Falana, Mr. Macaroni, Shegalings, etc., to walk with aggrieved Nigerians on that same day. May the souls of all departed EndSARS victims rest in perfect peace." This issue, I keep saying, this issue has a soft spot. No matter how hard somebody is, hard, like hard. No matter how, quiet somebody is, just talk about this issue in a way that, talk about this issue and you have the opinion that nothing happened, and you will see how that person that has been calm will look at you with so much disgust. This issue is one that forever, in the next 10 years, it will still be like that in people's mind. Why? Because, look, that particular story was supposed to end very beautifully had it been the government did not come in and do what they did. It has never been seen. It has never been seen that Igbos, Yoruba, Hausa, Tiv, Ijo, Ibibio, Urobo, Efik, all these people from various parts of the country and others came together and they were saying one thing. No, now. It has not been heard. Nigeria is a is a very cultural diverse nation. And it is very difficult to get them to come out to do that. One voice. That memory would have, that story was supposed to end very beautifully. But the government saw that, no, if we allow the story to end beautifully, no, these people, no. These people can do things together. They came in after closed doors missing. What can we do? What can we do? And they came up with this idea. Let us paint it black. Let us paint it black for them. And they did. And after painting it black, they still want to come and say the story did not even happen. For you to come out and say there was no massacre, that means there was never a protest. And of course, anywhere you say it, anywhere, I'm saying, if you have people who are not gullible, you are going to be rebuked. In fact, if you're not careful, hey, they will chase you out of that place. That is it. I am not sure that the activists of this country in Nigeria have what it takes to bring the government of any level to their knees. Since the usual system of preference isn't working, why not try another means that is not life-threatening to make them see reasons? Bringing people out on the street claims life without government blinking an eye over it. Very correct. At the end, there will be a panel and a white paper to counter the reports of a panel. Nationwide protest works in the developed world, but doesn't work in Africa. Sadly, this is the truth. These people, they have sold their consciences to only God knows what. Somebody dies today, they have already sent their condolences. It's none of their business because they are not the ones. And of course, their family members are not the ones. The only time where you see people coming out with such it is when it touches them. That they will now see, even if it touches them, a person, I still believe they want to sweep it under the carpet. It is until maybe that thing starts occurring there, today this member, the next tomorrow another member. Then that is when people now say, no, this thing they are saying, there is a truth in it. Or they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Instead of them to visit the families of those who lost their loved ones to ensure they are compensated and get justice, like Macaroni did here, you want to organize counter-protest. You are nothing but arsonist in disguise. Okay. You are just looking for trouble with the law and the rest of your co-provocators, and I am certain the law officers are well alert for you guys this time around. Please do continue to encourage people to come out on the same day as Governor 1, and see what happens to you all. People with different opinions. But I keep saying, if you're among those who come out and say there was no protest, there was no massacre, there was no killing, that nobody died, please, nature, just know, put it at the back of your mind, because you are going to remember. Nature will fight for those people. There is nothing as precious as human blood and human life. So far it was spilled on that very day. Nature will fight for them. Don't worry, you will remember. And I just hope that when it happens and when you remember, you will not come out and to say, and people will tell you, the same action and attitude you are given, it is exactly the same you will get. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.